What's up, my YouTube family? It's your boy Roberto checking in with a late night video, guys. So I'm very tired. Just picked my mom up from work. I'm heading home right now, but so I wasn't gonna discuss this, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the sacrifice of Fetty Wap's daughter. So if you guys don't know, his daughter passed away. She had been sick for the past few months. Actually, there was rumors going around that she already passed away. And I remember people asked me if I was going to do a video on it, and I had no clue she had even died, but I heard rumors that she had passed away. Long story short, she was still, alive. Luckily, I didn't make a video, and she was still alive. But rewind back, Fetty Wap lost his brother, and I made a video about that sacrifice. Fetty Wap was one of the hottest rappers at one time. One of the hottest rappers. And when you try to manipulate the industry, which is what he tried to do, those sacrifices start coming much quicker than you think, and they start coming much closer. He lost a brother, now he lost his daughter. Well, a lot of people don't even know exactly what killed his daughter. Well, she passed away from, my sources told me she passed away. She had a new strand of COVID. Now, are they going to release this yet? I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about them talking about it, but I can tell you now, when they do release it, it's going to be them talking about, it's going to be them saying that she had a strong strand of COVID, because that is what the media wants right now. That is what the media wants. That is what these elite industry people want. And Fetty Wap's on the hot seat right now, and he's getting, these sacrifices are going to keep coming from him because he owes the industry so much debt. He owes the industry a lot of debt. So there's nothing that can really save him besides all these sacrifices, unless he wants to sacrifice himself for a greater cause, to save other lives. And I can tell you guys now, that's probably not going to happen. But with all that being said, Fetty Wap has put himself in a bad predicament. And with that being said, again, we're going to see many more sacrifices. And I told you guys in the video I made about his brother, this is not the last sacrifice we will see from Fetty Wap. It's going to start being people much closer to him. And look what happens. He loses his daughter. He gave the industry more than they deserved, and then he tried to manipulate them. Once you sign that contract and put your signature on that dotted line, and you're willing to sacrifice people for your career, for your money, for your fame, they don't care who they take. They take anybody. And then they're going to mix whoever they take, they're going to make it part of the agenda that the media is pushing. So when it comes out that his daughter passed away from COVID, everybody's going to be shocked. But that's going to be part of the narrative that they're pushing. Part of the narrative that they're pushing. This sickness, this is going to help people go get vaccinated. Because this is the influence they have. This is what they use sacrifices for a lot of times, to influence the rest of the world. They're not just sacrificing people just to say they sacrificed them. No. They're sacrificing people to help push an agenda across. And they're using these celebrities that sign the dotted line. They're using their sacrifices to push this. You know how painful that must be? But when you sell your soul, nobody cares. You allowed this to happen to yourself. This is a scary strain of thought. This is very scary. And it can happen to anybody. And this is just puddles everywhere, guys. But this is beginning to become crazy. Like the obvious now. This is obvious of what their agenda is. And the fact that they have so much influence over the media. Like, just knowing that you can get whatever you want done, any agenda you want pushed across with no problem, because you control the media, you control the narrative, you control all the paperwork, all the contracts, so all the sacrifices come through you. Rest in peace to Fetty Wap's daughter. But guys, this was all set in stone years ago when he decided to sign his soul, sign his life away. And Fetty Wap, if you watch his videos, he had a lot of Illuminati ritual signs in his video. He did a lot of ritual things in his videos. He's part of the sex cult. He's part of all that stuff. So you can't really feel too bad for him. You can't. Because he put it on himself. He allowed himself to be a pawn for the elites. He allowed himself to be a pawn. He allowed them to play with him. He allowed them to control his life and his family. And now these sacrifices are about to start hitting real hard. And when you guys find out, when it comes out of what his daughter died from, which I told you exactly what it was in this video, come back, don't be surprised. I told you here first. Go watch his videos. Look at all the rituals he did in them. Now the sacrifices are coming. Be smart about these things, guys. Don't just sign a contract because it has dollar signs on it. It's not all about that. It's not. So y'all have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the video, and watch when it comes out what his daughter passed away from. I'm telling you guys, it's all part of an agenda, a plan. They're all pushing the same narrative. The media is going to push the same narrative. It's all about control. And guess who they control? These celebrities. So Fetty Wap has no control over what they say his daughter died from. Even if she died from something different, they get to pick the narrative. Because he signed that dotted line. He signed that contract. He no longer has control. Stay woke, y'all.